Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. I really wish my vertical stream was working, but it's not. So, hey ho. Well, it is. We have a vertical stream on YouTube. It's just not the vertical stream I necessarily want because they only do the middle section of the stream. Andy the Farmer 1975, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Jibbers. JJB49ers, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. You are awesome. Richard J, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3 for your 67th month. You are awesome. Trying to kick off in fact, yeah, we're kicking off a hype train immediately this evening. TSG Shreks, thank you for resubscribing for your first full year. You are awesome. Who we got coming in? Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Devil's Man 66, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Craig Hughes, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. Isaac Price, welcome along. Yeah, I hope you've all had a good week. And cheers, Paul Sinclair. Holy moly, we're on a level 3 hype train. I am going to be giving away 10 packs of Streamloots cards over on Twitch. Beyond Now, welcome along. Playing sax console, waiting for the... Oh, thank you, Isaac. Yeah, so we actually got some interesting mods out today. I've been testing the FS or the Farm Sim UK mod side of things, but there's some very interesting mods kicking around. At the moment, we've had some really nice stuff. Just seeing if there's anything we particularly want on our farm. That trailer might be useful. But I think we already have some useful trailers. Cenoboggan, what's in the Cenoboggan Telehandler pack? Fitting, tools from Besser. Okay. Anything else on here? Not really. I don't think we need anything more. We had a look at these before. Yeah, I think we're good. We do have an update. It's all decorative foliage. My day's not been too bad. Thank you, Craig. I've been at work all day, obviously. I got confirmation of me passing my probation through today, which was cool. So yeah, that's all been great. Has that updated all? I think that's either going to go really quick or really slow. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I think we want to get into Saxlingham and get cracking on stuff. 2 minutes 20 left on the hype train. If you want to get in there, get some Streamloots cards gifted to the community, then you can do so. Just get the hype train a little bit higher. Went to Brighton FC Stadium today. Nice, Thefisherj. Afternoon, Schultz Modding. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Right, where are we? I think in fact I didn't add anything, did I? So we'll get into this. How'd you get those parachutes coming down the screen? You had to head over to Twitch and type !away to do the parachutes. That flatbed trailer got removed from crossplay mod hub side. Oh, because of the decals. I'm guessing it was something that that they couldn't allow for. Yeah, I've got to work out how we double set up the center of the screen so that our vertical stream on YouTube works better, because at the moment it's very I don't know. YouTube needs to sort its stuff out, because I can't stream vertically with my face at the moment, and the way they've set up their vertical streaming setup does not work for gaming streams. Hey Jesse, welcome along. Went into the fan zone we built to have lunch after delivery. More steel for another job at the stadium. Oh, nice, Thefisherj. Was a littered trailer with... Oh, right. That would be why, then. Oh. Yeah, bottom half of my mouth at the moment is a little bit ouchy. I've got a very big ulcer down there that I've had for a few days, and it's making my entire bottom half of my mouth just ache. It's horrible. Right, let's move. We're gonna go to 7 o'clock because we're getting into springtime. I don't know if I actually have any sound. I do not. There we are. There we go. Oh, and it looks like it's a wet morning. It is, although the sun's out, so don't know what's going on there. Let's look in the shop. There was something in the shop. So we could do with that. Oh, we could do with that. And I think we must already have a tedder. Both of those, though, we don't have enough money. We need to get some money in, chat, because both of those are things we want. So as we hit, yeah, we did 2 levels on the hype train. We got partway through level 3. I'm going to give out some Streamloots cards. And if anybody has a contract we can do, then let's get doing some contracting. If not, I'll have to go and find a contract to do myself, which means using some of my own stuff. But yeah, I'd really like to start an Arable field, and I can't do that at the moment. Right, let's get some coupons. Up to 10. Create that. Copy that. Right, if you're over on Twitch, grab some Streamloots cards. 10 packs available now. Oh, we could get them on hire purchase. We really could, actually. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Okay, we want to... I'm gonna take this.
Sneethy13 wants to spread some slurry.
Sneethy's spreading some slurry. Yeah, we'll get them on HP and get the payoff for a lot later. Because they won't be very expensive HP either. And hopefully this rain will clear up in the not too distant future. Don't think we've got any milk yet. Got herbicide and baling contracts. Let's see what we've got. We have bale wrapping, square bale, round bale. We've got fertilizing, hoeing, spraying, sowing. Oh, I think that's a fertilizing contract. It is a fertilizing contract. Fantastic. So what have we got fertilizing? We make some big money off that. Oh, should be able to make some big money off that. Let's do borrow items on that one. Okay. Okay, fertilizing contract. Good way for us to use a little bit of that fertilizer we have kicking about. I think we have some down at the shop as well. And a spraying contract. Right, we've never done one of these yet. So there's an irrigation. For that, we're going to do irrigation because I don't think we have any herbicide. So, there's a 13,000, right. And we will borrow items for that as well. We should be able to fill that up at the river. Spraying is herbicide and irrigation. Oh, and we finished a contract. One of the contracts is an instant finisher. So I think that is the irrigation contract has been an instant finish, which means we can probably buy our stuff outright, which is even better. We need the weeder to try and increase the value on our grass fields, or yeah. And we need to buy a vegetable pallet. Thank you, Farmer Karen. So we'll buy that when we get up there. We've got both. We've had both the fertilizing and the herbicide. That's the edge of the road. So fingers crossed. Help Factor Dog console and YouTube at the same time. So I'm going to try out some new stack searches. No worries, Isaac. Catch you later. Oh, that fertilizing contract we need to get on with. Very, very much need to get on with. Billy Alpaca raiding with a party of 19. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Billy. Welcome, everybody. Oh, look, we have some fertilizer here, and we have the sprayer here. Do we have any liquid fertilizer kicking about? Because I could go and use that. We do. We have liquid fertilizer kicking about. Do I go and use that, or do I use? No. Let's complete. So the irrigation contract is complete. So we'll collect on that. I am going to go and buy. That's given us the money to buy the stuff. Fantastic. So we definitely want to buy this. I think that would be really useful. We're gonna need somebody for the number plates. Let's see who we've got. Oh, it is our old friend. Sodus, congratulations! You've been selected at random from the tractor driver and above level patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subscribers, and your name is going on the number plate. So SO25DUS. Thank you very much for your support. We're going to put the BKT tires on and we will buy that. Yes, okay. Now this is a weeder. Yeah, I want to run this over our grass, so we'll buy that as well. Right, there we go. So we bought those two, but we need to get out there and get this contract done. Right, and then uncover that. Grab this. Hey, Reds, welcome along. Thank you for doing the shout outs. Who did the shout outs? Paul Sinclair and Thefisherj, thank you for doing the shout outs, Billy. Doing some baling and mowing, nice. Yeah, pretty much what I've been doing on here on my own land. Not got to the stage where I can afford to do much else yet. We're getting there. We've got lots of animals. We have just bought a ton of animals, admittedly. Let's get the weight on the front of this Xylon. Hey, John Granger. Right, where are we going for this one? This is 21 up the top. We want to take this past our farm. We can go round through the farm then as well. I have a few hundred cows to feed. Yeah, lots of mowing and baling needed. Yeah, I haven't got that many cows yet, and I only got 1 sheep so far. Thank you for subscribing for your 34th month. That's tier 1. You are awesome. 1,000. You just have a ridiculous number of cows, Thefisherj. When you agreed that the Titanic was very I would read. The sinking of the Titanic was a very tragic event. So no, sheep and goats don't need that many bales, and it depends, as they seem to use a lot of grass. They do. You have to watch for when that grass runs out, especially over the winter. It's when that meadow grass runs out, then there's trouble. Did that in 22, haven't done 25 yet. Okay. Down the side of the field here. But yeah, definitely want to buy field 26, although it's not cheap. It's like 300,000. Let's go. Good, thank you, Billy. We are slowly but surely expanding the farm. As I said, we got chickens, we got cows, and we've got a single sheep. We're slowly building the farm up. For the first year, this has actually been fairly successful. And we're sort of working our way up to our first arable field at the moment. Might try 1,500 beef cattle soon and stop playing with Judith Plains. Nice. Right, let's have a look here. Have they given us some GPS? Yes, they have. Ooh, wow. Work direction. I think we can do better. I think 15 degrees, maybe? No, 25 degrees. There we go. That should pretty much cover things. I think there's very little of this field we won't cover. Yeah, I've been in a while. I hope you're doing well, and twins and the wife are all good. We get 3 minutes to show you your farm. These are. Thank you, Shreks. Yeah, we'll do. We're going to be heading back there in a bit. I need to try and work out how we're going to extend things, really. I think we can save a little bit in this corner, maybe. Until we come round to here. But it is showing quite nicely on the map where we've covered as well. Good. Thanks a lot, Scott. You're all good, Billy. I'll catch you later. Nice. Have fun in Devon. It is a beautiful part of the world. Love Devon. Used to go on holiday there every year. When I was little. Live in Devon is it is beautiful, Mark. Yeah. So I used to go on holiday to Salcombe every year. We used to holiday in Salcombe every year when I was little. I even won the sandcastle competition when I was down there. When I was, I must have been 7 years old because before my parents split up. Live in Torquay, nice. Hey, King Scorpion, welcome along. How much do we have left? 220 litres. We're actually pretty good. And we're 96% of the way through the contract, so that is all good. And bam. Oh, 97%. So we've just got this little bit over here to get done. There we go. Right, let's head back to the shop. That was a good start. We managed to get the 2 bits of kit we wanted, and we've managed to get the 2 contracts done. Even if it did give us a gimme with the irrigating contract, which is quite cool. Evidently, the irrigation level was already high enough. I keep getting American Megatrend Street. I saw that message earlier. You need to press F to get rid of it anytime. Is there any way to stop this? So that's the normal boot screen. That would suggest, Craig, that you have an issue in your BIOS. Most likely possibility with that. Maybe the battery on your motherboard is dying. Would be my first thought. Would be to check the CMOS battery. But yeah, I would go into the boot menu, and have a look. Hey, Glengar boy, welcome along. How are you doing? I'm doing well. What contracts are there? We have bale wrapping, fertilizing, hoeing, irrigation, so spraying, sowing, stone picking, which we don't have any cards for, and weeding. How's my dad? My dad's doing well, thank you. Give me a moment. I've got a knock at the door. There we go. Sorry, my son wants to have a quick word for me. He's just come back from Cubs. So. Yeah, we'll head back to the farm after this because I want to go and weed my grass fields before they grow. I don't know if they've grown at all at the moment, but we do want to try and up the whole thing. This is Saxlingham, Glengar boy. This is absolutely my neck of the woods. Yeah, watch out. Nightbot is still a little bit harsh over on YouTube. I think we're going to replace Nightbot. This is probably at the moment my favorite map for FS25. It is just, I love this map. Playing this map puts a smile on my face. Right. So we want to complete this contract. So we'll collect on that. We've got to buy a vegetable pallet, so let's go into the shop and buy a vegetable pallet. Cheap, oh, not quite the cheapest thing. Okay, buy me one of those. Yes, okay. Right, so that has been bought and that card done. Now we need to get nothing in there we want, so yeah, we need to get the weeder. I think go and weed our field. Bobsy Briscoe has outdone himself. It's amazing. It's what we saw with Vintage Oaks was incredible. And yeah, this is again is another level on it. It's brilliant. Right. This tractor does have a problem. It's one of those ones that locks the camera. Oh yeah, plenty of void races on this map. It's almost as if Barnton Briscoe knows what people drive like down the A140. When is Highlands Fishing coming? About 3 weeks. I will be doing an extended set of streams. 3 weeks today. We'll be kicking it off. I will be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I've got a few bits and pieces to do in between the streams. So, for example, on the Friday, I need to take my kids trick-or-treating. Oh, that's something not quite in our price range and not actually useful to us. You can buy the road. You can buy the road system for free. Yeah. I've actually driven over that Ford. I haven't driven through the Ford. I'm tempted to go and find it because I know exactly where this map is. So I'm tempted to go and drive and have a look. Right. Do we have any grass growth? We do. I think this is going to kill the grass. But we'll see. Oh no, not massively. Okay, that'll work. Oh yeah, it is. It is dropping it back a level, but we do kind of need to weed these fields. We need to weed these fields to up the score, to up our environmental score. So. Who do Colin McRae, Colin McVF. I'd have to set up a dash cam. Yeah, you see, I've got no side by side or side to side anymore. And now I've got none in the cab either. I have got precision farming on, yes. I don't know if we've scanned these fields yet. Did we scan these fields? No, we haven't scanned our fields yet, and this is at 38, so yeah. Soil sampling is one thing, nitrogen is the other. So yeah, we probably need to soil sample as well. I might hire the soil sampler and get that done. We'll be able to show your farm after. Yes, I can do. We're on my farm at the moment, so I've got 30, 31, and 27 are my main fields, and then my farm is built in field 68. We're gonna buy 69 and 67 as well. And I've got to work out where my road system is going to go in through this as well. Why aren't I using GPS? Because we don't have GPS installed in this tractor. But if I go to this, no GPS module. Can I explain the process of soil preparation cultivation? Yes. So the way that you want to prepare the soil, well, yeah. So if you have in Farm Sim, if you have a need for ploughing, you need to plough the field first. If you are, it doesn't need ploughing, you can get away with just cultivating it, or optionally, you can go and direct seed it. Some seeders allow you to just direct seed on the field. If you're using precision farming, direct seeding is the preferred way to do things. That will get you the best environmental score. Then it's cultivating, and after that it is ploughing, and ploughing will actually cause a negative on your score if you're using precision farming. I do have an entire video on my YouTube channel on soil preparation and ground field preparation. If you want to know more, it's quite a detailed video for the various different bits of kit that you can use. Not something I can easily go over while I'm live, unfortunately. My pleasure. I hope that helps. GPS is boring and used by unskilled farmers. We all know very skilled farmers. Yeah, I only really get using GPS when I'm not cheating, getting lazy. Mulching, yeah, mulching you should do before you cultivate, plow, or anything like that. I also recommend usually putting on slurry or manure before you do any soil work. White flowering causes negative. White flowering? Or white ploughing? Because you're disturbing the soil more. The idea is the less you disturb the soil, the better it is for the soil. You don't end up losing lots of nutrients and moisture and things if you don't damage the soil too much. Trouble is, certain crops make the soil harder. Which is where I have a whole soil compaction, soil condition mechanic I'd love to see in Farm Sim. There's basically a couple of mods I would love to build, which if I can work out how to do it would be great. One is moisture and the other is soil state or soil condition. Gonna get my Thrustmaster farm stick next week from Thrustmaster, not Amazon. Nice. Have I made mods? I've made one or two in the past. Being a programmer, I should be able to make script mods without too much hassle. Never know what way the plow needs to go. As we demonstrated last time, I don't always overly know which way the plow needs to go. Basic rule of thumb when you're plowing is whatever side you're starting, the wheel of the plow, so you normally get a guide wheel, you want that to be into the field. What mod did I make? I made a Land Rover for FS17. Actually, I think I might have made it for 15 as well. But I made it for FS17. It was the Land Rover that Daggerwin used on his Oakfield series, and got me a huge boost in my channel. And I very nearly quit before that. Which is the GOAT FS? For me, it's 25. 25 to me is the best version of FS so far. I love it. It just brings so many things in that I've been wanting for so long for Farm Sim. It's great. Now I'm hoping that knocking this back a level is not going to interfere with our cutting schedule. We still want to cut this field in May. Did I like the new FS25 crops? Yeah, I do like the new FS25 crops. Peas especially. Peas are a fantastic crop. And I recommend peas are a crop which not many people do, but I recommend doing them. There aren't many crops in Farm Sim where you can lease the equipment for a reasonable size, use it on a reasonable size field, i.e. one that takes you less than an hour to harvest, and still make a decent amount of money. Peas are absolutely that crop. For every hour you have a pea harvester, you will make a decent amount of money. Yes, and what I say is this is the thing with the peas. That's why I say lease the harvester, lease the pea harvester. You will make really good money. Spinach is a good crop if you harvest it twice, and the trouble with that is you have to lease the harvester for multiple days, or lease it again in order to make it worth it, which is the only reason I'm not a huge advocate of spinach over peas. Did I always lease? No, I used to go, no, you shouldn't lease stuff, but to be perfectly honest, early game, Early game, I always recommend leasing a harvester. A harvester is going to sit around in your yard most of the year, and it'll go. What happened to my cameras? YouTube have got a new vertical stream set up, Lorraine. So my cameras are still there. It's just that it's only showing the middle section of my screen. If you want to see my cameras, head over to the horizontal stream, which I'm guessing you must be able to switch between fairly easily in YouTube's new setup. But yeah, YouTube have decided that they don't want people doing separate vertical and horizontal streams. You now need to... I think if you're doing a vertical stream, you have to do it from a mobile or something. It's just, yeah. I've not worked out how to do a vertical stream without doing a horizontal stream at the same time at the moment. I'm hoping they change it. I'm hoping at some point they're going to allow me to send a second stream for the vertical. Because at the moment, you guys who are on the vertical stream are only getting the middle section of my screen. And I've noticed a massive drop actually in the number of views I get on per video as well, or per stream as well. Just found the horizontal stream? Yeah, they both run as the same stream now with a merged chat. Hey, Lewis 13, sorry, Lewis 31 XG, this is Saxlingham. So different. On PC, it auto shows horizontal and there's no vertical option. Yeah, and when you're setting up a stream now, your options are vertical, are horizontal or horizontal plus vertical. And it's, yeah, YouTube, you've taken options away from us. I love that you want, I absolutely love that you want it so that we can control our streams in one screen. But please let me have a separate input for the vertical stream, because for gaming it's awful. Gaming channels want to have a different layout for vertical to horizontal. Does a purchase mod work on PS5? It's called, if it's a script mod, Barry, it won't. Omint, I love this map. I love Saxlingham, it's brilliant. I need to catch up with my brother and see how his map making is going. My brother's making a map, I'm making a website. Which region? He's doing a Norfolk map, my brother. Why do scripts not work on console? Scripts aren't allowed on console, and you can thank Microsoft and Sony for that. They won't allow scripts on console for Farming Simulator. Even though, as I've noticed, they allow scripts on other games on console. Evo Saxo! 212 resubscribing for a 68th month. You are awesome, Evo Saxo. Welcome along. And Jordy Raccoon, thank you for resubscribing. I don't know if I said thank you. Thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. What do I mean by script? So, any mod that has an extra piece of scripting in it. So a big example of that would be something like Let me think of an obvious scripting mod. Something like the weather mod, the realistic weather mod, has a lot of extra functions in it that are built in that change how the game works. That is a scripting mod that can never come to console. I want to make a map of either AZ or CA. Use the Australian ground taxes more fitting for deserts. Arizona or California. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're not allowed. They can work on console. We have had a couple of script mods on console before, but they have to be done in a very specific way by Giants in order to get them on there. They can't be done just by a modder. Manuel Crib 82941, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. What is the purchase one called? I don't know off the top of my head, but that is definitely a scripting mod. This is the other thing I'm looking forward to sorting out with FarmSim UK, is that I'm gonna do mod lists. I'm gonna make it easy for people to create mod lists, because one of my biggest issues on my channel is creating mod lists. So yeah, I want to create mod lists. I want to be able to go, right, add this mod to my mod list. What are all the implements in my gaming system? So this here, this is the Hori Farm vehicle control system. It is awesome. I absolutely love it. Yeah, if you want to check this out, !Hori in the chat, that will give you an Amazon affiliate link. On the far right, far left, I have a Thrustmaster farm stick, which is also fantastic, and I highly recommend that as well. Yeah, that's my main setup. Oh, and here I've got the ignition key from the collector's edition. The farm stick works with well, this is the Xbox version. There is a PlayStation version as well, and that will work with the G27. I use one farm stick and the Hori joystick, so I do use both joysticks, especially if I'm doing forestry work. So I mostly have the farm stick on here for doing forestry work. Also, I have camera control on the farm stick as well. And I also have that on my wheel too. I'm wondering if how much slurry do we have from our cows? There's our single cow. We need a ram. Yeah, we don't have any bulls either. Do we have any milk? No, we've produced no milk yet because we've got no bulls. We're gonna need to get some bulls. Thank you, Farmer's Tube. Really enjoy watching my video. Oh, thank you, Rocksteady.
Craig Wolves on 16 asked me, Saxlingham map for farming simulator. Saxlingham? You call that a map? Right, first, find a decent map, not that garbage. Then, uninstall that shite. Sorted.
Gordon just dissed Saxlingham. No. No, Gordon. Absolutely not. Wow. Clarkson most definitely would not have said that. What's a cut? Hey, hey, Gaming for Life 27 Shorts, welcome along. Watch it, I don't know. Gordon is just out of line.
Craig Wolf 16 asked me, Saxlingham map for farming simulator. Ah, Saxlingham. You know, if Saxlingham was a car, it'd probably be one of those obscure old British cars that no one's heard of, like a Jensen Interceptor. Quite the name, isn't it? But here we are, farming on a map that sounds like it could be a village where the M1 once accidentally ended. Hopefully, your virtual tractor doesn't stall there like some early 2000s diesel. Happy farming.
See, he is much nicer. So, Clarkson, Jeremy, so much nicer than Gordon. Oh, man. There's a Volvo rock bucket in the shop. Not much use to us, that. That's interesting. Is this sending this back a growth stage? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, it's sending it back a growth stage. That's really interesting. So we'll have to see what happens. I just ordered down the toilets. Oh, man. Oh, here's the toughie.
Craig Wolf 16 asked me, who's your favorite YouTuber out of Virtual Farmer and Daggerwin? Ah, picking favorites is like choosing between a vintage Aston Martin and a roaring Lamborghini. Both have their charm. Virtual Farmer's like that reliable Land Rover. Always dependable on the rough terrain of streaming. Daggerwin, on the other hand, is the sleek Porsche of farming, smooth with a touch of flair. So I'll say it depends on my mood. Sometimes you want British reliability. Other times, a bit of German engineering.
Nice. I don't know if my recording thing is working tonight. What's for supper? For supper this evening, oh, we had McDonald's. My son insisted that we have McDonald's tonight, so yeah, I ran out and got that. Hey, Mystic, welcome along. Yes, I did forget to mow the back swat, Mystic. How can you tell? Is this having any effect on our... It should have an effect on our... Not showing yet. Yeah, we need to improve the nitrogen on all these fields. Worst thing, I know. I'm ecstatic that I got compared to a Landy. That's awesome. What's my go-to McDonald's order? Ooh. So, normally it would be a quarter pounder with cheese, yeah, it'd be a quarter pounder with cheese meal. But recently I've been having the chicken Big Mac because I've been wanting to get the extra McDonald's Monopoly pieces. What's the worst thing Gordon said? Oh, Gordon said some pretty horrendous things to me. He said I could burn water before. Getting a joystick by G-Tech and a shifter by FS25 Gaming and a handbrake by off eBay for Christmas. Nice, Lorraine. Very nice. Tom forgot to... Yeah. I need to close the window. No, that's the roof. Oh no, you didn't ask him that.
Craigwolf16 asked me, what's your McDonald's order? Right, you want my McDonald's order? Fine. First, you grab a bloody Big Mac. Then, a large chips. Extra salt, you donkey. Wash it down with a Sprite, and don't you dare forget the sweet curry sauce. Sorted. Now get out.
Gordon has a McDonald's order. What? Gordon has a McDonald's order. I'm amazed he didn't say, you know, what McDonald's know. It should go to Burger King because of the new Wagyu burger he's pushing for them. Oh boy.
Zilshall Mint Tea asked me, if you had to make something to eat for Virtual Farmer, what would you make? Right, first, you get a bloody great slab of beef. Sear it, rare as hell. Next, a mountain of chips, triple fried. Finally, a pint of ale. None of that fizzy shite. Sorted.
Nah, do you know what? Yes, yes, yes. I want that. I want some of that. That absolutely is what I want. Gordon is suddenly being nice. Oh, I remember what I was checking. I wasn't checking milk, I was checking manure, wasn't I? Or checking slurry. Doesn't tell me. We'll have to go and check the slurry pit. I don't think we've got much at the moment. We may have to put regular fertilizer on here. think I might have to make 67 into a woodland. I think we need to get something and plant trees in there. Does tell you how much salt there is, and yes, you've got none. Well, that's him kind of going money where his mouth is. You know, if his frozen food brand isn't good. No, Lorraine, okay. So, Lorraine, we don't do 6-7 round here. I've come up with two alternatives, two farm sim alternatives to 6-7. And I was brainstorming this with my son in the car the other day. And there's two. So while there's this very silly meme going around of 6-7, I instead very much think that every time a New Holland tractor drives past you, you should go T7. The other one that fits surprisingly well is Matty Ferguson is the other one I like. So yeah, we don't do that around here. We either go T7 or Massey Ferguson. I'm not sure Case New Holland. I think it might be a little bit long. Quickly, I want to settings, tractor, open HUD with mouse. Right. Ah, there it is. It's both buttons at the same time. Bobson doesn't quite fit. Fent Fergie. Oh my god. Fent Fergie. But yeah, basically, I think you can come up with several possibilities for that. Although, that is one of the silliest memes I've heard in years. Because it literally means nothing. Round we go. So Massey power. I could really show my age at this point. MSSEY power. MASSEY power. Yeah, it's a Vanilla Ice song from a very good film. Death Massey. The Death Massey. Watch out for the Death Massey. It's coming for you. There we go. That is all of our stuff weeded, so that hopefully should raise the score. We'll go and get the slurry spreader now. 38 is my guess for your age. Thank you, Lorraine. That is very kind of you. I am also 10 years older than that. Right, we did work out last time. We're gonna put a roadway through the back. What's the most expensive thing on my setup? The Horry kit. Excluding the computer, the Horry kit. What farm am I working on tonight? I'm working on Saxlingham Weeping Will. Right, okay. Let's go and get our manure spreader. Before I do that, I just want to find out how much manure we've got. Or how much slurry we've got, sorry. 1,749 litres. It's not. We'll go and get it, but it's not. It's not going to be enough to do anything. Thank you, Greg. Yeah. Who was asking for what my farm is? So my farm is here in field 68. We've got a shed over here. We've got our main shed here with the workshop. Which is built a little bit into the hillside here, which isn't great, but not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Well, there probably is. I can probably fiddle around with it, but it's a little bit annoying. We've also got at the other side of the workshop here, we've got an office, we've got a kitchen area, which is quite nice, and then through here we've got our sleep area and our wardrobe as well, so that's all useful. And we're using this for a little bit of storage as well, although we'll probably create something else. We do need to put in some sort of silo if we start on the Arable. And one thing I do want to do is we need to get field 69. And if we get 69, we'll be able to create a roadway through the back here, through to here. And the idea, I think, is going to be to create a road all the way along here, which will get us into field 31. Yeah, so we might remove some stuff at the end here and go into get this fence out of the way and go into 31 there. Possibly. Because we need to get into 31 and 30 really from our farmyard. Hey Wayland Timblick, welcome along. I do need more cows. I actually need some bulls. We don't have any bulls at the moment, and so we've not got a ram and we've not got any bulls, so we're gonna have to do that at some point. We've got quite a mix of cows, so might be worth getting a bull for our cows that are of reproductive age. Yeah, we need more cows for slurry and muck. Although we're not doing muck at the moment because we're not putting any straw in there. But that'd be a reason for getting an arable field. Quickly, so we can generate some straw for our cows, which would also help our feed levels go further. Wheel acquired. Awesome, Lorraine. What about the farm sim in case class? Case class. Yeah. There are so many things you can just say in that way, to be honest. There are a lot. Right, we are after Brenda. I want to get the New Holland tractor on here from the Highlands fishing. Most annoying thing about FS25 is updating mods. You know, I actually quite like the mod updating system in 25. I think it works quite well for me. Yeah, something I need to apologize for. There was no Forestry Friday video today because I have had a week where I've just run out of time for everything and just didn't end up getting it recorded last night. There's absolutely no documentation on mod making and development. The mod making though is not massively different. The updated lure docs would be nice, and yes, there is a little bit of a gap in knowledge between 25 and 22. You have to kind of feel around a little bit. Yeah, the materials and textures are the biggest difference. Am I from England? Yes. I haven't had a try of doing that. We're gonna park this in this back corner until we need to use it. Now, what have we got in storage, fertilizer-wise? Because I'm tempted to go and get a small spreader if we've got some solid fertilizer, and a small sprayer if we've got some liquid. Got plenty of herbicide. We've got solid fertilizer there. We got a fair amount of solid fertilizer, haven't we? Okay, I think we want to get a little fertilizer spreader. You're from Northern Ireland? Nice. A lovely part of the world. I'd love to visit Northern Ireland at some point. Love to visit Southern Ireland as well. Anywhere on the Emerald Isle would be a really nice place to go, I think. Not gonna happen for a while though. I need to save up a lot of money for the next year. The CSC 86, welcome along. We've got I've got my tax bill through today. Don't worry, not gonna be starting a GoFundMe this time. Radial spreader is a great one. It's also pretty big. I'm gonna go for the really small, cheap one, Paul. Get a boat over, that'd be quite nice. But no, I've got a lot of stuff to save up for and pay off, and yeah. Which, on that instance, if you haven't yet picked up the Highlands Fishing DLC and want to pick it up, please use code VFGAMING. Something spoke to Giants about the other day, and spoke to a couple other content creators about the other day, which I really should pass on to you guys, which is very cool. If you buy the DLC from Giants and you use it on the game from Steam, it should still, or the DLC should still automatically update, and will automatically update. So you can buy the Steam version of the game and support the channel with the Giants versions of the DLC. I think they will probably release it before the end of the year. Would be my expectation. So yeah, my point being, if you want to play the game through Steam and you want to get the Steam version, but you still want to support the channel, you can get the DLCs and the year 2 season pass and things like that through there, and it will still update, which is very cool. Which is Mercedes. Deutz apparently handles sales and service Mercedes trucks now. Oh, really? Okay. We want a fertilizer spreader, and we got 10,000. We could get that one, or we could get that one. That one is gonna be bigger, isn't it? 300. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Massey. The Massey fertilizers. We could seed with this as well. We'll go with the Massey setup on it, but that is a really useful little bit, so we will buy that for 5. Do you know what? I'm going to hire purchase this. We will hire purchase it. Option 1, final fee is 0. Oh wow. We're going option 4. Final fee is 1,500. Total cost is only marginally more, and it only costs us 284 a month. So I'm going to go with that. There we go. We'll HP it. Oh, we're going to need a front weight. We don't have front weight on this tractor. Right. Did a silage on large cornfield and took hours. Oh, geez. Do I have... I want an inexpensive... It's getting more and more expensive. We could get a Massey weight for this. Ooh, how much? 150 kilograms. 50 kilograms. 400 with this 10 winkle. This is the one we want. Yeah. And we will buy that for 750. Okay. Nice cheap weight. Loving this map on PS5. Doff my hat to Francis Briscoe. He has been brilliant. It's a brilliant map, Pete. Brilliant map. This doesn't have a cover. Needed 1,500. Well, we'll see how we do. If we start doing wheelies, then I'll have to pick up a heavier weight. But we're not going to be really putting more than a single bag in this. Oh, the other thing I want to do... we need to scan this field before we do this. We'll drop this off at the farm and then we'll go back and get a scanner. Because we do need to scan our fields in order to get the right level of fertilizer on them. Just trying to get the drive to get the scanner. We could do. I'd have to drop the rear weight off it. Or I could put it underneath the front loader actually. We might have to actually turn the front loader around. Or turn the seat around. I'd have to drop the front loader off it. No good way to do this because I've either got to drop this off the back of here, or I've got to drop the front loader off the Mercedes. I don't have the other Mercedes anymore. We sold it to get the Fendt. This is what we have. I think I might do. Bring this over here. You're in Saxlingham driving a telly up the road? Nice. You're sure what to do. Hopefully we'll be able to look at it. I have played with the Straw Harvest Pack. We did it on the last map I played on. We do have the Straw Harvest Pack on here, but I don't think I'm ever going to end up using it. This tractor is actually in a decent need of a repair. This is probably going to use the rest of our money up today. Anybody have a card they want to play for a contract or anything else for that matter? For the weight where you have the front loader, then you have the other side feed for the scanner. We're going to just stick the scanner on the back of this. When I play Fortnite, it's absolutely impossible. I've had a few battle royale, a few victory royales in Fortnite. The school bus just rear-ended you. That's a school bus on this map. Actually, if I need to, I could always put that weight on the front of the other tractor. If we find ourselves wheeling. We would be able to quite nicely sort that. Oh, on Zalonka you got rear-ended. How long will we be on Saxlingham for? A good long. Well, we'll be on Saxlingham well into the new year, I would reckon. We're not leaving this map anytime soon. Right, miscellaneous. That's hand tools. Miscellaneous. Right. That's what I want. We are going to lease that. After we've done this and we've done the fertilizing, I might need to go and see what contracts there are. Have I played Lady Hill map? Daggerwin doing competitive multiplayer and it looks decent map. So I haven't looked at Lady Hill yet. Lady Hill is probably one of those maps I should go and have a look at. The biggest issue I think I have from what I've heard, and I know I'm going to turn around and say it during any map review, is I don't think the farms are customizable. And there's two bugbears I have at the moment on maps. One is lack of customization in farmyards, in the yards, and the other is lack of productions. This map bugs me a bit because it doesn't have any productions built into it. I really wish it did, because I think that there is such scope for that. But it does have, you can customize the farmyards to a certain extent. Doesn't even have to be the full farmyard is customizable, just enough of it to make it your own. And I don't know what Lady Hill's features like that are going to be like for that, for those two things. So start here. Hey Martin, please could I do a first look on your map? Sorry, I know you just come in here. I've seen pictures of it. I want to do a first look. Please could I do a first look on your map? Please. Please. Well, the one that's not been released yet. I need to go and do a first look on your other one. But I need to know where to find it. But please can I do a first look on your new map? It's released, is it? Oh, okay. I will have to go and I'll have to go and see chat on it. Right, cool. I'm gonna have to go and grab that because I missed doing a first look on your first map when it was released. and was very annoyed that I missed it. I definitely need to go and do a first look at your second map because it looks gorgeous from what I've seen. So yes, I need to go do that. I got very excited when I saw it the other day. I'd like Rod Martin. Oh, okay. I am gonna go and check that out. I might see if I can get a first look at that then over this weekend. But good work from what I've seen so far, Martin. Good work. I see, I forgot to put beacons on. No! Right, field 1 is done. Bear in mind, I've been modding since March. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely will take that into account. Always do. And you know me, I'm going to be fair in my assessment. I like to be fair in my assessments. And hell, you've got customizable yards. That's always a big plus. I've said this many times. I will take any day of the week. I will take a fully playable, slightly rough around the edges map over a perfect looking but limited playability map any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because I would much rather have something that I'm going to play and enjoy for hours upon hours upon hours than something that I go and have a little look around. I play for 5 days, get massively frustrated, rage quit, and then go and play something else much better. No production spark BGA. That's good. Yeah, so that will probably be one of the bits. Is the BGA a production that you have to buy the land for, or is it a production on its own merits? 4 mod dependencies. Fairhead on play. Now see, Fairhead is a map that ended up annoying me because I had to make Fairhead work and be playable for me. I had to go and edit the map. I had to actually go into I ended up going into GE and editing the map so that I could just make the farmyard playable, which really annoyed me. Valley Spring is, so for FS22, Valley Spring is one of my favorite maps. Valley Spring is one of the most playable maps ever released for Farm Sim. If you want to see, to me, Valley Spring is the gold standard of playability as far as the map is concerned in Farm Sim. Really is. Because there is almost not a fence or hedge on Valley Spring that isn't removable. I mean, that's the level that they went to on that map, and it is just such a joy to play. I believe, so Glengaboy was in here earlier. I believe that Valley Spring is coming to FS25. But this is the thing, Red. The 250 fields are not. Oh yeah, it's a huge job, Martin. Absolutely huge job. And there's a reason why there's a team of people who work on Valley Spring. Yeah, so the great thing about all of those hedges being customizable on that map is that you could merge those fields. So you could delete hedges out and make bigger fields. So as your farm grows, you can increase the size of your fields, which is fantastic. So it's a map that really grows with your farm, which is just awesome. Hey, you agree? Welcome along. I think this is my last this is my last bit to do. Hopefully this isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg. How you doing, Northern J? Hope you're doing well. Right, that should be. We can send these off now. F1. 21, so 2,100. Let's send off the soil samples. Okay. We will fold this up and then we'll go and return it because we've got no more use for this. Yeah, I will go and seek out your map, Martin, after this. I have a save on Saxlingham now that's on console. Awesome. Oh, let's see what we're dealing with, chat. How bad is our... Oh, God, really? That's how bad our land is. That is appalling. And what are we low on? Nitrogen, pH value, and we've done the weed control. But yeah, we need to get the nitrogen and pH value up. I think our spreader is does lime as well, hopefully. How can I remove a gate that I don't want on Vintage Oaks? So the map object hider mod is available for FS22, so you could try using that, although with what happened with the gateway on here, for me, what you might have to do is drop it through the map. So find the gate you want and then in Giant Editor drop it through the map. Looking forward to the budding grain trailers. Yes, I saw those. So actually, that's something we should have done and we will do before the end of the stream. We haven't been through today's releases, today's fact sheets, because we got new fact sheets, which is awesome. So we will have to go and do that. Like I say, more people watching on YouTube than Twitch at the moment. Hello everybody watching on YouTube. Let's just hear what you think of the Garth is okay. I think from first part, Rod Martin is a bit more polished not to mention bigger. Well, this is the thing, that it's always interesting to me seeing a map maker develop. So I think it'd be interesting to go and have a look at both. On 22 hours a wild man, so I put every field on Valley Spring. Oh wow. Valley Spring, I will say, when Valley Spring comes out for 25, we will probably look at doing multiplayer on it again. And getting multiplayer back up. But what we'll do, I think, is rather than have an always-on multiplayer server like we did while I was out of work, we will do a once a week server will come up just before the stream. Server will go down just after the stream. But we'll also have a feature I know you'd like. The fields are named, not number. Oh, Martin, that's awesome. I will have to pass that on to my brother, who's actually building my dad's farm at the moment. Because to be able to name fields rather than number them, that would be so cool. Because we have all the field names. Because we've got all my dad's old records. Right. We want to drop this off in the shed and return. On Valley Spring, where it's extremely laggy and your tractor ended up in the river. Yeah, those were the days when I had a really awful internet connection. That no longer is the case. I can stream now. Right, let's return this. Yep. Do we have the mod on that charged me for washing it? That we do. Right. Nothing new added in the shop, no. Let's head back to the farm and load up with some fertilizer. Actually, I don't know if I have any lime. Probably be a good time to lime these fields. Did silage? Lorraine, you must have ended up with just an insane amount of silage. Did I start making my... I did. I did not get very far. My brother has since started again. He is already further than I was. I think I just drank a spider. $16 full bunkers, jeez. Someone asked Jeremy if he can make FS maps. Oh, Paul rebounding off the edge. And today in the fields, it would be nice to see more people. It would. I would love to see that more in maps. Greedy cows ate it all. Jeez. You must have had a lot of cows. Right, now we've done this, we will get this reloaded. I'll see if I've got any lime first. I'm not sure I actually have any lime. I think we might have sold it all, which is annoying. Alex Andersen, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Over 3,000. Wow. Right. there any lime up that end there? No, that's seeds. Yeah, we don't have any lime. Just out of curiosity, where did I see your map? There was somebody who had early access to it. I shared their initial post about it, or we're through FarmSim UK. So I was going through posts to share on FarmSim UK and saw somebody post about it. I'm gonna have to drop this. Yeah, it was a FarmSim UK share rather than a virtual farmer one. No further. It's FarmSim UK out? Not yet. So the Facebook page exists, the Twitter page exists, the X page exists. The website is up, but it's only a holding page at the moment. If you guys want to see what my progress today has been on it, where is it? Here it is. This is what it's looking like at the moment. There's still a whole ton of work to do. But as you'll be able to see in a moment, the mod sync is working. This is also a bit slow, so I've got to work out why the site is slow. But yeah, mods directory is coming along nicely. Look at that. All populated. It's not completely populated. There's only 4 pages. But yeah. We will fully populate it all, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's progress at the moment. It's if I have the back selected. Let me see. So now I've got mouse control again. Go in, go out. Yeah, I think I've had the back selected. That's a problem. There we go. That doesn't look like it's doing anything. Bye, Lorraine. Thanks for joining us. Interesting. Try on a different field. I know it needs lime, but this field also needs fertilizer, and it's not taking it. Or maybe it's because it needs some growth. Okay, it might be because this needs some growth. The place to go and check will be our third field, which has some growth around the edge. Later, Red, thanks for joining us. No, I think I know what it is. Give me a moment, I'm gonna test a theory. I think it's because we are basically at 0 stage. And if that is the case, then we'll go and get some lime in this and do that instead. Now we're getting low on time. It is 4 minutes past. Or then we'll be back to 6 AM next stream. Let's see. Right, so this strip here, I'm expecting, no, just nothing. It wants 140 kilograms. Yeah, this spreader doesn't do lime. I'm slightly worried that this spreader doesn't work with precision farming. I might go higher the little one and just see if it... Go grab a base game one and just check if that works. Yeah, but the sulky is a lot more expensive. And I want a base game spreader at the moment, so we're gonna go and get the little spreader, which also doesn't do lime. I am quite warm. I would say, hey, Matthew Murphy, welcome along. You haven't seen me since FS19. Wow. I have been here. I've been doing stuff. Lots of stuff. See, this kind of reinforces that YouTube has not been pushing my stuff out to people for a very long time. Right, so that is base game. That is base game. That is base game. Oh yeah, it's a new lime spreader, isn't it? Right, but I am going to go with this, and we're just going to lease this for nothing. I'm going to go and give it a try with this. We'll see if it's the mod or if it's some other quirk. Hey Paul, welcome along. Can I get this up high enough for this? Do I need to lower it? Nope, we're good. Nope, we are gonna have to lower it. Jeez. Right. This is not a very big spreader. Let's go test it on the big field that's got stuff around the edge. No, that's having no effect at all. It wants to put 140 kilograms on, but it's doing nothing. So it's not the spreader. I've not equipped the sensor on the tractor, but that'll make no difference. It might just be that you can't. You should be able to spread this on the on grass. Let's try something else. We do have another way of getting nitrogen on the grass, so we'll try that instead. I need to come in here though, and we need to unload what we've got. Right, and then go to here and we will return that. Right, let's go get the it does a more detailed level. It doesn't do. It doesn't. It should still put it on. It should still spread some. So, yeah. We'll put the little bits of slurry we have in here. Thomas, doing well, thank you. Ah, now the slurry's having an effect. Look at that. So yeah, it looks like fertilizer type is a thing. That's interesting. This is not going to last very long, this. Yeah. But damn. Fertilizer type, definitely a thing. So yeah, that has raised that up to 20. No effect on the actual score yet. Hey Jab, welcome along. Farm is doing nicely, thank you. Is there well, we have the money. Okay, we can, let's tag that. We're gonna try this. I can buy some slurry, and slurry shouldn't be that expensive, I don't think. Good question, Jab. I don't know. I will probably need a slurry tanker pool, but at the moment we don't have the money to hire one. Yeah, ideally a slurry tanker, a truck and a slurry tanker would be very useful. Yeah, Steve Mod is making CPF. He's making it from scratch as well, so he's not basing it on any existing version. Right. Oh, I can't fill it with this. I see what you mean. I need a slurry tanker. Okay. This is going to get more expensive. If I can't fill up my slurry spreader there, I'm going to have to get a tanker. Great. That may be a job for next time, I think. Seeing as it is 23 minutes past 5. And about time to wrap it up. We'll see how much this will all cost. Because if we can get it and get a nice full slurry tanker, that would set us up quite nicely. Maybe we could save a bit of cash by not getting the truck, just get the tanker trailer. So what I'll do is we'll go and put the spreader down by the field. Then we'll lease a trailer. I need to create some digestate though. That's the trouble. I don't have a BGA. Part this here. We'll head down to the shop and we'll see how much this all costs. Because we only have 7,213. It may be that I have to try and find a contract. Big square one. The slurry lagoon, I'm not sure we can fill that up and drive it down the road. I think we might have to get a tanker trailer. I don't think we probably can't fill the slurry lagoon up from there either. We'll go and have a look. We'll see how much. Don't know how much slurry costs either. We may end up bankrupting ourselves at the moment. But I do have a lot of silage bales I can sell if I need to. We can sell up half our silage bales. This map is absolutely stunning, this map. I love this map. I love the little tufts of grass in this road as well, and they are incredible. And just drags huge trees down the road with a winch. Well, as they say, Craig, realism is key. Plus, I go through these periods where I just really love driving in tractor, in cab. I just, you know, which on a stream like this really helps. Right. So I want to have a look at slurry transport. Now this might be a good choice for us. Oh, look at the size of that thing. This little horse one. Or the Zunham. Oh, actually. This wouldn't require a dolly. We could lease this and try it out. Right. I need somebody for the number plates. Oh, always a fun one, this. AN. Okay. That's Analytical Farmer. So ANLAL. I don't like that. ANL ILFM. Yeah. FM. Yeah, and no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. T. Okay. ALTL for analytical FMR. That's where I'm going for. Good save. That's where we're going. Analytical Farmer, congratulations. You've been selected at random from the tractor driver and above level patrons, YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers, and your name is going on the number plate. Thank you for your support, and we're going to lease this. That's a little bit more expensive than I would like, but I won't have to lease a dolly as well if I use this. Yeah, I think if you have, with this track, this is one of those annoying tractors where if you have the implement selected and you switch from cab to external, it locks the camera. And that is a very long-term bug, that one. Hey, Gold Gaming, welcome along. this is nicely. This hopefully should be nicely useful with this. We'll see. We'll see if we can get this to work. Thank you, Craig. You are awesome. I need to update everything this weekend, so I'm about to move to an automatic update system. So, as well as you building the FS UK site, I'm building the Virtual Farmer site at the moment, and that is going to have an automatic supporter update. So as soon as you sign up, certainly the live stream credits should automatically update. Maybe might steal with it, well, like this. Yeah, I like to drive like this from time to time, and then every so often I just grab the knob and turn it. I mean, that's why I have it. For gifting our membership, a GB Auditor. Welcome to the members. If you receive a gift from a member from Gold Gaming, please give a thank in the chat. He's awesome. Right, let's see if we can buy stuff with this. Yeah, we can. There we go. Slurry. Yeah, we can only buy slurry from here. And it looks like we're going to get a decently full... Oh, 980 for 15,000 litres. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Nope, that's fine. Next. Should be able to just park this at the edge of the field here, like so. Let's connect. Oh, thank you, God Gaming. Let's see if we can fill up our trailer from this now, which I'm hoping we can. Yeah, there we go. And then I think this will take most of this Zoom hammer. It's going to take half of it. By the looks of things, yeah, half of it. Or just over. Have I flushed Gordon down the toilet yet? Not yet. We continue going around the edge. Yeah, this is too cheap a spreader to have a triple bar, unfortunately. Not that easy to see, but there is a sheen on the ground. For where we've been. Possibly not, but it gets a little bit more difficult because there's no mod to really. I think you could retrofit it, but I don't know. For this, it's a little bit more difficult to get that or to sort that. I normally go within the limitations of the game, and the limitations of the game are that this is usable. Hey, unknown Kansas boy, welcome along. I'm doing okay, thank you. Yeah, it's been retrofitted is basically what I'm going with. Also, I'm going with the fact that we don't have any sensors or anything on the tractor means that this is less accurate. So if I really wanted to make it all more accurate, then I would be looking to set all the sensors and everything on, and then we'd really go like that. So this basically my position is this current setup we're doing. We know where the soil is, so we are setting an application rate appropriate to the soil. Because I don't have any sensors on here, it's going to be a little bit inaccurate, and you can see it is a little bit inaccurate, which helps to lead into it. I think we have enough time and enough daylight, really, to get certainly this field finished. Oh, have you seen what's just come into the shop, chat? Wow, it's got a front 3-point. It is 100. It's only 145 pounds, so 145 horsepower. So this is worse than our Fent. Jeez. Farmer Mikey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. That is. But it is a decent tractor. I will give it that. A little bit of a respray and all good. Should really put the other tractor on the Zune hammer here. Hard to see that tractor. Those pink wheels are just class. Oh, I forgot. Right, I think we'll go fill this up, finish this field up, and then we'll finish off there for the evening. Seven in the evening in game, and yes, you work well into the evening. But you get to the point where you finish your field. And we're gonna have to pick up a contract next time, one way or the other, because we currently have, well, we're gonna have about £3,000, which means we're gonna be about 10 grand in debt at the start of the next stream. Cheers, Paul. We may have run out of credits with the AI until somebody buys a, until somebody spends money on Tangier. Because as great as those free bits are, they run out if they get used too much, and they're being used pretty heavily at the moment. What drink do I have? Lyshee. Exclamation mark advanced in the chat if you want to get some of this. There we go. Shift my icon. Shift my icon? Oh, from equipment tractor. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I've locked it. That's annoying. Well, we're gonna jump in. Good night, Reds. Does that free it up? No. Only getting out frees it up. Okay, that's not. Oh no, we are just a little bit short. And then we'll refill this off the trailer. Might go and refill the trailer before we finish, I think. And we should have enough to get at least one of the other fields done. this over here for now. We need the lights on. I think I might go top up this trailer. That way, yeah. While we have some money, we can do this. We only have a third of a tank left. And it's got dark very, very quickly now. The sun has suddenly set and it's just got so dark, and the fog's rolling in. Look at that. Equipment tractor icon, thank you. There we go. Oh. Right, fill that back up and we'll head back to the yard. Entrance to our farmyard. Right, I'll close everything up. That can wait there for next time. And we will finish off here. Haven't hit the pool tonight, not fair. Oh dear. Right, that's where we're going to finish. So I'll be back on Sunday with some more realism experiments. So don't forget to join us then. Who have we got? Who we can go and raid tonight? I recognize here. Okay, anybody I'm following then? Ooh. Oh, Sparks! We haven't rated Sparks for a while, so I'm going to send you over to Sparks TV. Go and see him. Night, Paul Sinclair. So, yeah, I'll send you over his way. Before we do that, we've got a few thank yous to say tonight. Gold Gaming, thank you for the gifted membership. You are awesome. Thank you, Evo Saxo, for resubscribing. You are awesome. Geordie Raccoon, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Billy Alpaca, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. TSG Shreks, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Fisher J, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. JJB49ers, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Andy the Farmer 1975, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. That is where we're going to leave it for tonight. As I said, I will be back on Sunday. I may see if well, next week. I said this last weekend. This week I want to try and get more videos out. This last week I failed abysmally. Next week I hope to get more videos out. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some map tours out. Hopefully we'll get some let's play stuff out. We will see where it takes us. Yeah, for now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive, massive thank you to all my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support not only helps the channels to keep running, but it helps them to grow as well. And it is so, so very much appreciated. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.